What's up, guys? We are now live. I gotta fix the stream up a little bit. Seems like it didn't broadcast to the scheduled stream on the YouTube here. We're gonna go ahead and just fix that up real quick, and we'll dive in. Seems like YouTube's just been a little weird recently. Just OBS having some issues pushing the stream to the right place. But as you can see, we are playing the One Piece card game today. We're doing the sim, and as the title shows there, we're going to be playing the new Yellow Luffy leader from the Starter Deck 29, Egghead Luffy here. I might have to fix my mic a little bit too, actually. It's been a while. Okay. Hopefully the mic sounds a little bit better. We got some One Piece Pirate Warriors music just playing in the background there. So if you guys, watch my YouTube, old YouTube Twitch streams, used to play a lot of One Piece Pirate Warriors to kind of put some background noise to the sim here. It's a card game. We will be playing against real people. We've been playing, in person too at the local events, and we actually been getting some wins, which is nice with this same deck. Although I don't have all the cards physically, we got some kind of on the way in the mail to kind of clean up the whole deck that we want. But just kind of going from there, though, we're going to practice the intentions of our full build, and try to see what other changes we can make to the deck, or just kind of master the deck a little bit better. We are kind of newish at the game. I've win some matches at locals, I win some matches on the sim, but I am still fairly new to this game here. So let me just get everything all sorted out here on the Twitch. We are streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Okay, so I'm gonna switch all this over. It's like it takes some settings and then doesn't take other settings, but yeah, we'll be jamming out One Piece Pirate Warriors music. It has music built into the game, but it's just like one song on repeat. So I'm like, I got all the One Piece Pirate Warriors soundtrack, so we'll be listening to that here, guys. And usually game music's usually not copyright strike on YouTube, which is good. Like playing the games or having the games like a low volume, so we'll just be listening to random music from all four of the One Piece Pirate Warrior games. And I think we're pretty much all set up here. Let me double check something. The YouTube's just been like busted, dude. I don't know if I gotta update my OBS. It's like every time I go to schedule a stream, it like doesn't push it to the, like I even select it. Like I select a specific stream. Like I know what to do. It's like I stream all the time. It's just you do the same thing and then all of a sudden it like doesn't work, I do gotta fix one thing. Yo, thank you for the sub. Who's there on the YouTube there? Thank you, appreciate it, man. I was hoping to kind of just dive right in here, but appreciate you guys waiting for me to maybe get through this a little bit. Okay, now we just got to fix some settings up. We'll hop in. So we're gonna actually go into the deck editor. I've been running. We made a whole bunch of decks. I gotta look at these. These ones are old. But playing the sim, playing in person, I kind of know, I have like a final build for my Yellow Luffy here. I do not actually run the 4 Kumas. I actually do 2, mainly because I pulled 2 naturally, and I don't feel like buying 2 more $50 Kumas. So in place of that, and also coming up with the EBO3, I believe just like the new Robin Namis are really good too. I think Robin kind of does what Kuma does, and I think with how Luffy plays, you don't even need Kuma with the next set release, which is nice. So I'm just running the 2 until then, the 2 Kumas, but instead I was running like 2 Stussies and things like that. So which Stussi kind of combos well in the Nami with her on play, which is pretty powerful. So let me see. I think the YouTube's actually good now. YouTube is good. Okay, we're gonna start playing here. So we got a deck here. Okay, I gotta bring up my deck because I like wrote all this down. Okay, so also this is like my first like PC stream, by the way, and let me see the webcam. Okay, flush to the edge there. Okay, so if you guys don't know, if you guys played a One Piece card game, you obviously know probably how to play the game, cards, you know, collecting, whatnot, whatever. You might not know that there's a sim that you can play. Got a link in the description. And I put a link to my deck on OPTCGSim that I'm going to be using here. I have so many Luffy builds. This is my old one. So what I do now is, so like this is like what I was running because of like what cards I had, although I didn't have 3 of the kids. I didn't have a Nami, so I was running like Stussy and like Flame Dragon King, and I think I was running You'll Frighten Me or something. So I was running like a little bit of like an off build here. I was kind of, I think, did I even upload? I think this is actually what I was running in the tournament, like in the local events. Running 4 Usops, and we'll go into more detail when I do the actual build of this deck. But you know, we got the leader Luffy here, 4 Usops, 4 Liliths, Kiku, Sanji, Robin. Those are pretty much staple. I think Nami's staple too. I only run 2 of her because I only had 2. Robin, her like demon form is like staple too. Kuma, usually they run 4 of them, but I just run 2 because like I said, I only owned like 2 of them. Jinbe, staple. Zoro is not staple. I just had 1 kid, so I was running 3 Zoros. I mean, he's a 6-cost AK rush character. So like, you know, depending on who you're going against, a rush character effect would be good for that. And I guess you guys can't really see the cards when I'm going through it this way, but I set up my webcam on the left for the gameplay, so we'll talk more gameplay. Stussy's good because on play, basically you can play 1 character 5 cost or less with the trigger, so you can usually play Nami, and then you can like KO a 5 cost or less from your opponent like for free, so you can get like 2 bodies on the field and KO somebody at the same time. Pretty powerful. So I'm missing a Nami, and I'm missing 3 kids and 2 Kumas, so I was just running like Flame Dragon King, Stussy, and Zoro in the meantime. So this is what I was running in locals, and I was going like 2 and 1, 2 and 2 about. So it was good, and even the losses were kind of close. So it's like, you know, if I had the full build, that'd probably be better. So we're gonna go ahead and do the full build now. I should probably like move my webcam. Let's duplicate this. Let's make a deck building scene, and I'm gonna move my webcam somewhere where you guys can probably see cards better. Probably like right there. Okay. I'm gonna put my webcam down here, and then we can talk. We're gonna talk about the deck. We're gonna build the deck. We're gonna talk about it. I already have a link on OnePiece.gg if you guys wanted to run it. Okay, let's move the webcam just a little bit more. Actually, I should probably bring up my own deck here. Okay, so in the description on the YouTube, guys, where did I put it? There it is. So it's pretty staple build. It's slightly different, mainly because I do like the Flame Dragon King. Not every build runs Flame Dragon King, and I'm lacking 2 Kumas, so I'm basically running 2 Flame Dragon Kings instead of the Kumas. I honestly don't really use the Kumas much. I feel like if you play the other cards a certain way, and like, you know, I feel like he's more like a last resort, like if you need him. But I feel like if you're doing, if you have like favor advantage and you're just kind of doing your thing, you're getting good cards you want, I feel like you don't really need him. I feel like he's kind of like a last resort. But so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually just delete all this. I made so many builds here. Let's delete this one. Let's delete this one. What about this one? Is this what I ended up running? I think, no. Well, that was the first week. Okay, we're gonna delete these though, because we're gonna have the rest of our cards are coming in the mail. We're missing some cards, and nearby areas didn't have them all. Okay. Let's just clear all this. You know, I probably just do that. Okay. So if you guys haven't played the sim, once you go to the deck builder, you just want to select the color of the leader you want. If there's 2 colors, I guess just select any color. Once they pop up, you can just manually just go, scroll. But let's go type in Luffy here. We're gonna add our Monkey.D.Luffy here. So if you guys don't already know, when attacking, if you have 2 or less life cards, draw 1 card and trash 1 card from your hand. This is actually something that, like, in locals I forget to do because I just don't even think about it because it does it automatically for you in the sim. But this is pretty nice though, because there's a lot of cards, if you have 2 or less life, for example the Boa Hancock card, you'll frighten me, which is pretty powerful. When you're that low, you can get extra cards. Obviously you have to trash 1, but you can get extra options to play. You can have like extra effects. You can kind of keep yourself down to that, if you need to, the 2 life area, to kind of make a little comeback off of some abilities and kind of like stay afloat and have a chance to do something, or just keep you healthy enough to win on your next turn like this. So we're gonna run Luffy here. I mean, his ability isn't really a part of my strategy. Maybe it should be. Again, I'm pretty new at this. Trying to understand the game. I'm trying to get good at the game. So if anybody is watching past broadcasts or anything, feel free to comment, recommend things, ask questions even. I mean, I feel like I know enough to help people in general, unless you're like a guru at the game already. But okay, we gotta skip this one. Okay, strongest creature, Pirate Warriors 4. Okay. So we're gonna run Lilith here. She's like our first option. I'm looking at a deck build that I made here, and it's based off of gameplay and other stats and what other people are doing and stuff. So I didn't invent this build or anything. There's a little twist to it. It's just something I like, but it seems to be a pretty strong deck. It seems to be working pretty well for me. So we're gonna actually run 4 Liliths here. She's really good for early game. Look at 4 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 card with a trigger other than Lilith. Add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. And also, if she's in your life, you activate the on-play effect. So she's really good early game, just to kind of get some extra cards that you may need for mid and late game, just to have them guaranteed. And also off the trigger, it's just maybe you can just get some extra cards that are situational and can pull you out of a bad spot sometimes, or help you close out a game even. So we're gonna add 4 of her. She's pretty staple. Next up, we're gonna do Usopp. We're gonna do this version of Usopp here from OP7, card number 99. I pretty much just use him as a 2K counter. He's a really solid 2K counter, and I believe Lilith was a 1K counter. So Usopp being a 2K counter is primarily what I only use him for, although his trigger is very powerful. Up to 1 of your ACAD type leader or characters have 2,000 power until the end of your next turn. So like when you take damage, you can make somebody plus 2,000 power until the end of your own turn, of your next turn. So basically, your whole opponent's attacking phase still, and then back when you're on offense. So basically, your whole defensive phase can be, plus 2K, and then when you're back on offense, you're also plus 2K because it's until the end of your next turn. So that's very, very powerful. You can, especially when you combo it with Luffy and you have unblockable and stuff, you can just get that extra power just to you can just clear somebody a little bit more guaranteed, and or end the game with something like that. And it basically keeps, if you put it on Luffy, you can pretty much just keep him alive for a whole turn. Really, it's very powerful. So again, we're gonna run 4 of him. I literally only use him for triggers. I don't know if you're supposed to play him. I don't play him ever. I just literally hold him for counter and then hope for him in the trigger. Next up we got Robin here, and I don't know if this order is different. I don't know like the standard order for adding cards, but we're gonna go to Robin next. We're gonna do this version of Robin here. So again, she's a 2K counter, and she's very valuable to 2K counter. But if you can get her on the field without, you know, not focusing or prioritizing like your Kid, your Bonnie, or the 6-cost Robin, ones characters that just take life for free by playing them, I feel like she's a great alternative because, you know, she's a blocker, which is really nice. And then also the trigger, the meta, the bread and butter of this deck is to just have like mass trigger across all your characters. So almost every life you take is going to be a trigger. Most of them you play the character. And also when you're searching Straw Hats or triggers using Lilith for triggers, and I think Sanji will add later. You can search for Straw Hats. So it's a very, very great combo because you can basically play everybody in the deck except for Bonnie. Actually, you know, no, you can actually pull Bonnie out with Lilith. You can pull everybody out, I think, except for Kid. I think Kid's the only one you can't pull out that you would want. So we're going to add 4 of her. And then we're going to do Sanji next. So he's also, you know, I guess, a searcher here. Look at 4 cards on the top of your deck to be able to 1 Straw Hat crew type card and add it to your hand, then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. And then his trigger is you may trash 1 card from your hand and then play this card. So 1K counter. I will say if you have a really solid hand, I usually trash him or just use him as 1K counters if I need to. So we're gonna add him in here, 4 of him. Okay, Kiku. I think she's pretty staple. I think a lot of people kind of know a lot about Kiku here. So with her on KO, so this is actually very powerful. So she's a 4-cost 6K power card, by the way. On KO, if your opponent is 3 or less life, place a top part of your deck to the top of your life. So basically, if they kill, if you set her up according to your opponent's life, or like you like allow her to get killed, basically, you basically get free life. You know, if you set it up properly. And then also play this card if your opponent's at 3 or less life. So very, very powerful. She's very deadly. For a 4-cost 6K, she's definitely a threat. And it can't really kill her without giving you a free life. So it's, unless they use some ability, they can use some ability to knock you out, I guess, but or to trash your card, I guess, or bottom deck your card potentially. So that one's really good. I'm gonna run this Nami here. I'm gonna run 3 of these. I'm probably not gonna run Stussy in this deck here. I was mainly running Stussy in the locals because I had 2 of her to make up for 2 cards I was missing, and she triggers. So Stussy can play a 5-cost. She's a 7-cost character who can play a 5-cost for free. And then when you play Nami for free, her on play is a trash a card, then KO an opponent with a cost of 5 or less. Then you draw a card if you have less than 3 cards. Her trigger is also to activate this card's on play effect. So ideally, you want to play the 6-cost Robin that we'll get to, the 8-cost Kid, 9-cost Bonnie, because they're very powerful. They take life for free by playing them. You want to play them instead. But if you don't have them in your hand, or if you don't have enough cards to make a full deck, then I think Stussy's a great alternative because you basically play, you know, a 7K blocker and a 5K body, and also trash an opponent, you know, character. So pretty brutal. You get +2, they get -1 just for playing a 7-cost, and they're a blocker. That's the Stussy. That is insanely powerful, by the way. But we're gonna run 3 of her. I'm gonna try not running Stussy. I haven't actually really run builds without her, so we'll see how that is. I feel like you don't need her if you have the full deck you want, but she's a great substitute. We're gonna run the Jinbe here. I'm gonna be honest, I never play this guy. I really just use him kind of like Usopp for his 2K counter, and it's on plays to play this card. So I mean, he's a 5K body for free and a 2K counter, so it's very powerful. Okay, Kuma. I was fortunate enough to get 2 of these guys. So if you don't know, a lot of people know, probably the best card in any yellow deck right now, especially Boa, you know, Luffy, etc. On play, you trash one card from your hand, and then you add the top card from your deck to your life. Then he gains +2 costs to the end of your opponent's next turn. So if they have any abilities, I guess, that says like if they're 6 or less, 7 or less, do this or that or whatever. Now he's an 8 cost. He's probably more immune to things, because when he's KO'd, only on your opponent's turn, add the top card of your deck to your life. So basically, you get a life for playing him, and then when he's KO'd, you add another life too. So you can get up to 2 life out of him, and he's a 7k power. He's a threat, but if they take him out, that's an extra life, so they gotta think twice. So we're gonna add 2 of him. And something about the Luffy deck is like he's a 6 life leader. Most of his mid to end game cards will take life from their opponent, and then also a lot of his cards add life back to his 6 stack life, you know. So this has been very powerful, and I'm a fairly newish player. We got our hands on a starter deck 29. We had a lot of the cards to build this deck, so we're doubling down on him. We're trying to learn him as well as we can, learn the game, and learn, you know, how to play against different leaders, using Luffy, using a strong you know, leader here. So we're gonna run 2 Kumas, back to Robin again, but this time we're at a 6 cost. We're just kind of going up the chain here on the cost. So this is probably where the bread and butter starts of the deck. I think I said that earlier for, like, you know, strategy and playstyle, like in generics. But like this is like the staple, like you gotta play this card no matter what type thing. This Nico Robin, just by playing her, if your opponent has 3 or more life, trash up to 1 of the top cards of your opponent's life. So you play her, and if they have I don't know if it's many 3 life leaders, but you know, if they're 3, 4, 5, or 6, whatever they are, if you get 1, 2, or 3 of her, you know, you can start trashing the top of their life basically, and it trashes, not even the hand. So, and then her triggers, you can play up to 1 cost 3 or less character. I don't think that's ever valuable, but I guess late game, if you like trigger her and they have less than 3 life, you probably don't want to play her. So maybe you can just play somebody for free instead, like trash her, you know, play Lilith or something to kind of search for Bonnie, maybe. I don't know. I'm not really at that level of the understanding of this deck, but if you get her, it's a free life. You get him down to 3, basically. You get him, or you get him down to 2. You want to get him down to 2 with her. So by the time you get her in your hand, you want to start playing her. By the time you get Kid, you want to get him down to 2 life. So we're gonna run 4 of her, and this leads us into Kid. So Kid's also brutal. So he's an 8 cost, 9k. So basically, if you're on an even turn, you can play Robin, and then on your next turn play Kid, and then you can press Kid on play to trash up to 1 card. Oh, he also trashes up to 1 card. Wow. Okay, trash up to 1 card from the top of your opponent's life cards. So if you get him down to 2, Robin's effect doesn't take effect anymore. But then he doesn't have any limitations, so you can trash their second to last life and their last life if you wanted to. And then every time you end your turn, if your opponent has 2 or less life cards, you draw 1 card and discard 1. So again, very, very powerful. We're gonna run 4 of them. You basically want to run Robin into Kid into Bonnie. And let me show you how busted Bonnie is. So we're gonna just go ahead and add 4, and then we'll talk about it. So 9 cost, 10k. So basically, on your 6 turn or 6 dawn turn into your 8 into your 10, you want to play Robin into Kid into Bonnie. Although I guess you could do, if you're odd, I guess you can do your 7 dawn turn with Robin, which is where like Stussy was kind of nice. If you didn't have a Robin, you can play Stussy into Nami. But you can play Robin on your 7 dawn turn, and then Kid on your 9 dawn turn, and then on your 10th dawn turn you can play Bonnie. But regardless, you know, hers this is probably the craziest ability, and I'll just read it, I guess. If your leader has the egghead type, obviously, you know, Luffy is here, the character gains Rush. So she's 10,000 power, gains Rush, then your opponent adds the top of their life cards to their hand. So you play her, she gets Rush, and they lose a life just by playing her. So if you get them down to 2 life with Robin, and then you play Kid on your next turn, then now they're down to 1, and then you play her, and then she has then they have 0. And now with Luffy, we're gonna add some event cards later. Has an event card that makes them unblockable. With her being a 10k, I mean, you can pretty much just end the game. I mean, she's very, very deadly. Even if you can't end the game, you can just go for board, like wipe out their characters, and then if you have another Bonnie, I mean, you can just play her for the rush. Not even because, you know, if they have no life left, maybe they got 1 life. You can just, you know, play Bonnie, take their second life, play Bonnie again, take their last life, and then you can just kind of clear board if you need to, and then just kill them once they have nothing left, you know. So we got the 4 Bonnies there, and then we're gonna run. Let me see. I'm running 3 Kizaru or 100 times stronger. This is probably one of the better cards in the deck here. So on your main turn, you can use this, you know, on your offense, you know, main phase, your Monkey.D.Luffy leader gains unblockable. So you can just stack all your Don, make him unblockable, and just slam right into the leader and just to end the game. A lot of people don't. I would say a lot of people, but people may not know about this, and they don't prepare for it. So it's something they overlook. And a lot of people heavily rely on their blockers, and this kind of just throws it all out the window. But even as a counter, though, we're running 3 of these, up to one of your leaders gain, or leader. I don't know, like the translations just messed me up. I don't know what's going on. Gains 3,000 power. So he's a 3k counter for 1 cost, which is really nice. And then we're also going to run You'll Frighten Me. So we're going to do 2 of these. Probably one of the better cards here. I'm going to look at her trigger first. So her trigger is insane. You can play up to 1 character with 6k power or less and a trigger from your hand. So going back to this Robin, basically when you trigger the You'll Frighten Me card with a bow on it, you trigger that out of your life, then you can play her for free and trash a card. So like if you get her early mid-game, then that's actually insane. But if you don't get her out of your life, she is a counter. If you have 2 or less life cards, and it's very similar to there's some other, what else was there? Oh, this one. So again, when you have 2 or less life, when you attack, you draw a card, trash a card. So if you have 2 or less life, up to one of your opponent's active characters cannot attack during a turn. So you can freeze somebody for free. It doesn't work against leaders, just characters, but if they attack with your leader first, you can just freeze their biggest body on the board. Even if it is their biggest body that attacks first, you just freeze their second biggest body, and you basically just save yourself 1 hit on life, which is really powerful. We're also running, I think, Flame Slice. Yeah, a Blaze Split or something. It depends on the translations. I think, let's see, we're running 2 of these. Yeah, we're running 2 of these. Okay, so we're running 2 Flame Splits here. I don't really use this one a lot. Again, I'm kind of new, so I just got to get the experience to kind of figure out when to use these the most. But I'll just go ahead and read the description here. So it's a main and a counter card. Give up to 1 leader character 1,000 power for the turn. After this, if your opponent has 2 life or less, rest up to your opponent's. Sorry, rest up to. Let me say it again. After this, if your opponent has 2 life or less, rest up to one of your opponent's 4 cost or lower characters. And the trigger is also the same thing. So I feel like he's really good early to mid game to just, like, you know, you can just rest somebody if you need to, especially if you're like on like an odd Don curve, I guess that's what you call that. Then like you may have 1 extra Don, you don't want to use it on the character, so maybe you can save it for this, like a counter, and then you can rest them. But again, it's 2 life or less, so like, you know, it's like early game, mid game, but they have to be 2 life or less, which is usually late game. Depends on their total health, I guess. Although I can see this being useful late game, because if they have like a tricky character on the board that is a 4 cost, that has some weird ability and you can't KO them, you can't rest them, then, or, you know, use an ability or whatever to take them out, then I guess this would be useful for that. You can rest them and then kill them with somebody else. So we're gonna run 2 of those, and then for our last one, which is wait, what is it? What is it? Dragon? Flaming Dragon. Okay, so we're gonna run Flaming Dragon King. This is our last card here. We're gonna run 2 of these. We're gonna add them in. This should be 51 cards. Go in the leader. So This one is busted. I don't know how meta this is. I know a lot of people run it, but I don't know how meta this is in the current setup I'm doing. I know a lot of people combo this with the Enel card. You're the one who should disappear or something. I forget what it's called. There's a 0 cost like Enel event card where if he's like the last life that you pull out of your life stack, then you like get to add a life basically. And I think he's like if you trash a card, if you play him or use him as a counter, he's like a free 3k counter if you just trash a card, because it's 0 cost. So nice emergency card and a free life if you're in your trigger. If you have this card, if you counter, you get to give up to one of your leader characters 4,000 power, so it's a 4k counter. Then you look at all your life and return them to your desired order. So if you have that Enel card, you can put him into your 0 spot. Also, as a trigger, you may add the top or bottom card of your life to your hand. Place 1 card from your hand to the top of your life. So you can maybe trigger this one out, and then if you have an Enel event card in your hand, you can add it back, you know, or something. If you have the Enel card, you can use the trigger to add it from your hand to your life, and then if you get another one of these, you can use the counter to rearrange it. So I feel like that could be pretty busted if you wanted to do it that way, but it might be a little redundant, and maybe your time in Dawn is spent better doing other things, but I guess we're gonna find out. So we're gonna save the deck. So I hope you guys maybe enjoyed that or learned something from that. But that's basically what we're running. I just want to explain what we're doing so as you guys are watching. If you're new or not familiar with this deck, that's just kind of explaining the logic behind what we're doing here. So we did save that. We're gonna go into Western here. We're gonna play our Luffy. I just like doing quick joining. I don't like to choose my opponent, because I feel like in a real tournament you're not gonna win, right? Okay, so we're gonna go second. We're gonna look at our hand here. Usually I like to have at least 1 Lilith. We do have a Bonnie and Blaze Slice. I think I'm gonna mulligan, because I mean we don't really have anything good to late game, so I'm gonna mulligan here. And we got even worse stuff. Okay, well, we're just gambling right now. The Kiku is pretty nice here. And the Sanji, we still have another Sanji, so we don't get a Lilith, but we do have some of these, which are good. So I'm going to draw a card, draw Don. We got our Kid, which is nice. We got a Kid, Kuma, Kiku, and we got a Sanji Searcher. 2 costs, can't really do anything, so I'm just going to end my turn there. Okay, I'm just going to play here and talk. So I gotta keep that way then. Okay, so this guy's playing Moria. So he's going 5k to life here. Since our hand kind of sucks, we should probably try to just take the hit here. We got an Usopp. He has a nice trigger, but it's not going to do anything. We'll just keep him for a 2k counter for later. So we're going to draw a card. Ooh, we got Flame Dragon King. We got to try to use him early to rearrange our life, because we want to put our best cards at the top. I'm going to draw Don. Got 4 Don now. I could play Kiku for 6k, or I can play Sanji, but I think I'm going to do Sanji so I can get some better cards here. I want to pull out the Nico Robin. So, and we got a Nico Robin right here. So, we got to play Nico Robin for free, and then we get to rearrange the deck. I'll just keep it. I'll just do that. Rearrange the deck, put it back. We got Sanji out there. We got our Robin for free for our turn 6, which would be awesome. We got a 2k counter. And we got our Kid. So we can play our Robin into Kid, so that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt once we get both of them out there. So Sanji's really good. He's a 5k body and a Searcher. So he's really good to pull the Robin out before it's your turn. It's your, you know, your 6th Don turn. So we're just gonna look at what this guy's doing here. He's got a Sindri here. I don't even know what she does. So I really don't know what most of the cards in the game do. I have like a general comprehension of things, but I really only know what my cards do. Okay, it's hitting me for 5k to life here. I don't want to waste any of the 2ks right now, so I'm just gonna take the hit. Oh, if I trash a card, I can play Sanji. I can play this card if I trash a card. So I think I'm going to trash one of the unblockables. Ooh, and I can pull anybody that Straw has. So I got another Nico Robin. I lost out on 3 kids, but that's okay. So I can play Robin into Kid. I guess that'd probably be better. But I'm all we know for now is we want to play Robin. We got 6 Dom. We're gonna play Robin. We're gonna trash one of his life. Now he went from 6 to 5. I don't know why he has so much life. I guess, damn. Okay, I guess he has some ability. Oh, you know what? I haven't been attacking with my leader. I just haven't been doing it. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna do 5 to life, 5k to life here. Okay, take out Sentry, do 5k to life again. I don't care. You can take these Sanjis. I really don't care. And then I'm gonna do 5 to life again. So he has 3 here. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if this is smart, but I think I'm gonna play. If I don't get a Bonnie, I'm gonna play Robin to take his 3rd life, and then I'm gonna play Kid to take his 2nd life, and then play Bonnie on the next turn. I'll save some Don for counters maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna end my turn. Drop them from 6 to 3. I have 4. I need to be a little careful though. Well, I guess he has nothing to play. I don't really know how this guy's. I don't really know how this guy works. So we're gonna have to see. Okay, she got frozen. Okay, so Perona on play to one of your opponent's characters that cost 6 less cannot attack the end of your turn. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Is buffing his characters for 1,000, I guess, by trashing them. On play, trash 5 cards from the top of your deck. Okay, I guess he wants to trash. He's stacking his Don. He's doing 8k to here. I think I need 2 2ks. These are event cards. I only have. If I had 2 2ks. I think I'm just gonna take the hit again. I can KO a character that's 5k or less. Sure. Oh, what? Oh, trash card with the trigger? Okay, let's just get rid of Kiku. We're not gonna really play her. And I'm gonna trash Sindri for free. Okay. Draw Don. Sorry, draw a card, draw Don. Okay, I got another 2k. So I did not get a Bonnie. So I think I'm gonna run another Robin because otherwise she'll be useless. So I can get 2 free life and just 1 free life. It's gonna be 2 different turns. So 3 or more, I can deploy, trash life. He has 2 left. I got 2 Don to spare. I can stack. He did freeze 2 of my characters. I could save my 2 Don for a 3k counter or a 4k, so I can use like 1 or 2. I think I'm gonna do that because I can rearrange life too. I'm just gonna go ahead and attack 5k to life here. He took the hit. I guess he only has 2 cards, by the way. So he's hurting. He's hurting really bad. Unless he does some crazy stuff. Oh, so he played Perona somehow for her on play and froze him too. That's very powerful. That's very powerful. But that's okay though. We don't need to take that life because when we play Kid, we can take it for free. Or if we have Bonnie, I'll just skip Kid and just play Bonnie, play it for free, have Rush, and then I'll slam him. But I should play Bonnie last. I don't want to play Bonnie early if you don't know the opponent's abilities, or maybe if you do, if you don't know the opponent's abilities, it's probably best to not get the characters that you just played frozen or KO'd with effects. You probably want to, get like a little chain reaction out before you play them. So we'll see what happens here. He's giving 1k to all of his characters. He does have a Kiku. He has 1 blocker, but I have unblockable. Looks like he's going to attack with Bonnie, so I'm just going to do a 2k. I don't have any blockers, but I'm going to do a 2k with Usopp here. We're going to preserve our life now. Like, I don't really like going below 3 on him. So we need 6, 7, 8. We need 8k here. I don't want to use unblockable for this. I'm going to actually use my Flame Dragon King to rearrange my life, just to guarantee that like nothing cheesy happens and like our best cards at the end. If we can play something early, we're going to give him 4k buff. So playing Lilith here would not be beneficial. Playing Jinbe for 5k, 3 life or less Kiku. So we can play Kiku for free next time we get hit, and then Jinbe, and then Lilith is last. So like we want to put our cards that we can actually use and keep us in an advantage using the Flame Dragon King. So I think that's why Flame Dragon King is really powerful. So it's good that we left that out. So we survived all those hits. So we're going to draw a card. Did not get a Bonnie, but that's exactly why I played 2 Robins. And now I get to play Kid. Okay, draw my Don. I'm at 10 Don. I'm going to play Kid for 8. Use card action, so I'm going to rest him. Trash 1 life. Now he has no life. He has nothing in his hand. Only on his main phase and attacking. I think this is a game, guys. I'm gonna give unblockable to Luffy, and then I'm gonna give him a Don. I'm gonna hit him 6k to life. I don't think he can do anything. He has no hand. Yeah, we won. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. That was clean. That was a clean game, guys. Okay. Look, Luffy's very strong. And he's like the only deck I'm really learning. I did learn Boa a little bit, but then I realized she's like a $500 deck, and most of the cards I did not have were the expensive ones. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna play Luffy instead. So again, so the whole point of these games, guys, is just, you know, build the reps, gain the experience, you know, etc. And I want to translate this into my locals, and you know, just get better at playing in person against people, understanding the game, you know, etc. So. First game dub here. I think we're doing pretty solid. Okay, really like that deck. We're gonna go back into Western here. We're gonna play that same deck. We're gonna do quick join. Did he surrender because I'm Luffy? Just surrender because I'm Luffy? Oh, I'm going against Ace. Isn't Ace like meta? Like, isn't he like super strong? Okay, so we got a Lilith, Searcher, Nami strong. We got a Robin. Robin's very important. We got our 2-cost event here, Flaming Dragon King, and we got this. So I think we keep our hand. I feel like you don't want to trash your hand unless it's completely unplayable. If it's playable, I feel like you can make it work. So we're going first. 1 cost. I'm going to play Lilith for 1. I can pull anybody out with a trigger here. Might be a good idea just to get the Bonnie early. I think we just get the Bonnie now. Probably that's the more important card, but it doesn't really matter. Return a deck and turn. Okay, so we got our Robin and our Bonnie. We really just need our Captain Kid now. And then we're chilling. I don't know what any of these guys do, so I guess I should probably start reading this. Okay, draw a card. Well, I guess I'll just play my game because I don't really know what I'm doing. I can't really do anything here. I guess I can rearrange my life, so I should probably... Okay, so Ace has something tricky here. You may trash 1 card from your hand, give up to one of your opponent's leaders or characters minus 2,000 during this battle once per turn. And if he has a Don, when you receive damage, your character base 6k with 6k base power or more is KO. Draw 1 card. Oh, when you receive damage or your character with the base. Okay, draw 1 card. Okay, so. Okay, I don't even know how you play around that. Okay, I don't want to hold this guy up too much. I'm just gonna put. I don't know. I guess he's gonna attack his ability, activate his ability. I guess I'm gonna force him to trash a card. Why did he trash Easy? He may trash his character. Oh, draw 1 card and place 1 card from your hand at the bottom of your deck. Oh, okay. That's a nice little combo. Okay, so we're learning Ace. We played him like once or twice. Haven't faced him in any locals yet, but I know he's tough. He's tough to beat. So we're gonna have to beat him with minimal knowledge. Doesn't have a board anymore. Okay. Well, I guess it's the purpose of those characters. But I guess he's gonna get cards he wants. Oh, he's only a 3 cost, so we have to use Robin first, which we always would. But then she's going to be useless, so we're going to need to focus on having Kid and Bonnies. Okay. So, how are we going to get around this? When Ace receives damage, or a character 6k base power or more is KO, draw 1 card. So I guess he just draws cards. Okay, so we're drawing now. We're on our 5 Dawn turn here. We do have Nami. I feel like he's not attacking me on purpose. I can trash this, I can trash this guy for free here. So, oh, I gotta get rid of a trigger. Forgot about that. We want to keep her. Just get rid of Chimpy. I know he's a 2K, but just get rid of him. And then I'm gonna go. Oh, I can't go to life. Oh, he's a 6K. Forgot about that. I gotta remember that. I can't do nothing. Okay. What does he do? On KO, draw 2 cards. But if I eliminate him with an ability, that shouldn't have taken effect. He's also a blocker too. Wow, he's a 4-cost 6K blocker. That's pretty tough. It's like the Boa blocker, right? Boa's like a 4-cost 6K. That's pretty tough. Okay. I imagine he's going to have like 4 of these guys, I guess. Okay, played another one of them. I guess he's just shuffling through his deck as much as possible. I think he has like some Whitebeard 10K, 10 cost, 12K powered Whitebeard blocker or something, which is pretty brutal. He's doing 5K to there. I literally can't do anything. I'm not going to waste cards for this. I can trash a card from my hand and play Sanji for free. Might not get a chance to use Flame Dragon King. I'm going to get rid of Usopp. I want to see what... I got to learn. I got to learn how to play. I can pull anybody that's a Straw Hat. It's funny. I took out Usopp, and I got a Usopp back. That's all I can do, though. Lost the Bonnie to the bottom of the deck. Well, at least I got him back, and I got a free play, though. Okay, draw a card, draw done. Got my unblockable. I'm not going to use that yet. We're at 7 now, so I'm going to play Bonnie. Yeah, not Bonnie. Robin. Trash a life, which is great because it doesn't even go to his hand. Field looks pretty good here. I got 1 Don left. I'm not gonna use it for that. I can't really attack him. I guess trash 1 card from your hand and give it to one of your opponents. I mean, I could force him to trash a card. I guess that's what I want to do. Force him to trash a card, but then once I get enough like powerful bodies on the board, I guess he's using this Kiku, not Kiku. Sorry, that's the siblings. Izu. I guess what he's doing is using this to keep drawing without wasting that ability, in a way. I guess it's like either he's neutral or netting. I need to have bigger bodies on the board. He is a 3-cost life though, so like if we can play Kid, I guess we're going to be on our 9th Don turn. So I mean we can probably get most of his life just with on-play effects, but this Whitebeard is going to be brutal. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna beat Ace. I don't know if I'm skilled enough to know how to like I don't know the technicalities of the other decks. So I don't really know how to play around them just other than just learning on the fly. So it looks like he's gonna attack. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. He's doing AK to body. I mean to life. Okay, play Jinbi. See what he does. Doesn't want to attack anymore. We got another Robin, but she's useless now, so we can trash her if we need to. We can play Bonnie, but I don't want to play her yet. Robin can attack. So let's try to attack with 6K to 6K here if he chooses to block. I don't know if he's gonna block or not, but. What did he do? He made me like... Oh, he just used a 1K counter. Okay. Well, I'm going to deploy her over Lilith. I'm going to put our 9-cost Bonnie in. He took a life. He's down to 1. She also has Rush, but I don't want to get her killed right now. But... even if I do attack, he's just gonna block with this guy. I don't have enough health. I don't have enough power for that. So I'm gonna have to probably wait. Probably gonna have to wait for this. Got so many blockers, but I have unblockable. So I guess I'd have to stack Luffy so hard with Don. Like, I need to get rid of all of his life with on plays. So we need another kid. We need another kid or something. Getting rid of her. I guess there's nothing I can do about that. 12k to 6k. 5k. Let's play our Usopp for 2k. Let's just conserve a little bit. We might have to take a couple, like turns here to get what we want. Got on. Your opponent has 2 life or less. Rest up to one of your opponent's 4 cost or lower characters. Okay, let's draw our Don. I think we're on our 10th Don now. So Robin's useless. Kuma might be good on KO effect. I get to have a life. I get to get a life by playing him. I think we play Kuma. And I think we save our unblockable. I think maybe we try to rest somebody. I mean, he's gonna, okay, let's see what we can do. So I only need 6. I can play 4. Let's try to, I mean, this might be, I mean, if I just have unblockable, but then he has more attacks, so, let's give, let me see, can I give this to leader character? Let's give this to Luffy. And then let's, I don't know. I don't even know if this even matters, but, I guess I can attack him and force him to block. I guess that's what I'm doing. I rested 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could give him maybe 3k. So he needs a 7, 8, 9. Oh, I didn't count that right. Well, whatever. He needs 2 2ks to block this, I guess. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, because the 2k. Oh yeah. 2k could bring him to 8. He has to be greater than. So he needs 2 2ks. He needs 2 2ks no matter what. He has to take the hit. And if he activates blocker here, then it's like I can just attack him again, right? So I got 7 Dons still. I think I'm going to. I think I'm just gonna give it to Jinbe. I'm gonna go to life here, see if I get like something out of this. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything out of this. And I got 6 Don left. I can play Kuma. Play Kuma last year. Oh no. Oh, he didn't. Okay, I was like, Pudding's deadly. Okay, let's deploy Kuma. Trash 1 card from your hand. Robin's basically useless now. I gained a life for free. And I guess I'm gonna end my turn. Okay, I mean I got 5 life, but those Whitebeards for 12k are insane, dude. I need to get if I get one more kid or Bonnie to play, I take his last life, but then I gotta like take his hand out to do an unblockable attack from leading. So he just has such a tanky front line here. I don't even know, like, I don't even know how to even beat this, to be honest. But we want to learn. We want to get better. We want to learn. So we got to play good people. We got to play against the meta, with the meta, and kind of learn the matchups. We got to learn the technicality behind their game plan. Yeah, it's the only way to learn. So. Probably reading the cards here. So on play, if you have 3 life or less, draw 2 cards. You give it a 1 rested down to your leader. Okay, that's brutal because now This once per turn Dawn ability is an effect, or can be an effect. So when he's played, if your leader is Luffy, Sabo, or Ace, look at 4 cards on top of your deck, be able to one card with a cost of 3 or more and add it to your hand and place the rest of your deck. So he's like a searcher. Okay, searcher. Draw and add done. Draw 2 cards and transfer from your hand to give your leader up to 1. Oh Jesus, okay. That's on play only though. And then blocker, draw 2 cards. So like most of his characters are drawing cards, or searching, and also blocking. I got 2 cards left. I need to get a Bonnie. I might need to take some hits. I might need to take some hits to play some characters or get something in my hand. Oh, he's stacking hard. Why is he hitting me for 11k? Well, I can play my blocker Robin for free now, which is good. Which is a very deadly thing to do. It's another Robin. 12k blocker there. 12k blocker, are you serious? I'm gonna, let's see, 7k to 6k, 8, 9, so 7, 8, 9. So he needs 2 2ks. I guess I can. Well, I want him. I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay. Let's just attack. I don't know. He's gonna put me in a white beard. I probably should have just did 7k. Probably should have just did 7k. But then he could. But then he would have used. I want to force the white beard. I want to force the white beard to rest. And then maybe I can get something. I guess I could play the blocker Robin in place of like Jimby or something. I have 2 blockers maybe. What is this? Oh, he's trashing cards. Oh, okay. So I used 2. 8 left. I don't really know the logic here. I'm just going in. So he needed 2 and a 1k, or he's gonna put me to Whitebeard. I mean, if he's just getting rid of his hand, I know he draws so many cards, but I gotta get that last life out. The only thing I'm thinking of, I just gotta get that last life. Oh, he doesn't want to rest Whitebeard for some reason. I think I'm gonna deploy Robin for Jimby here. I got 1 Dawn left. It's gonna go Luffy to life here. 6k to 6k. Maybe he gives me a 1k, or maybe he throws me in the Yamato. I don't know. Gives me a 1k counter. Okay. A 6k leader is kind of. I mean, like 6 life is crazy, but like 6k power, it's like, oh shoot, like if you're a 5k leader and most of your cards are 5k, it's a little brutal. We haven't gotten any kids. We haven't gotten any Bonnies. We got our 2 Robins or so, but we got no kids, no Bonnies, man. This is gonna be brutal. This is gonna be brutal. Okay, it's a good game though. I don't know if it's close. I mean, with my knowledge, limited knowledge, but we'll see. So right now, I'm just waiting. He's calculating something. I don't know what he's thinking, but. Taking a sweet time. What the? Oh, he played Gumu Red Rock. Place up to 1 character at the bottom of its owner's deck. Who did he trash? Wait, did he use it? Wait, what just happened? I missed something. I don't even know what happened. Just gonna take the hit. I can't even use that. Well, I got a 1K counter. I kind of want to take the hit. No trigger. Damn. I was hoping. Did we go one more? I don't think I'm going to survive another turn. I don't think we survive another turn. So I'll block with the next two Robins if he does attack more. He didn't want to attack. Okay. No Bonnie, no kids. Are we serious right now? He's got one blocker though. So maybe there's only one way I win this. I gotta use one Don for unblockable. Try to maybe get this off of him with somebody else, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, guys. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm done. I think I lost. I don't know how I get around this. Like, if I had a Kid or Bonnie, I could just slam in with unblockable. What did he just do? Oh, he trashed it. Oh, because he can just trash a card. And then give somebody minus 2,000. I don't know, man. I think I lost. I don't know, just do another 8K to 6? I mean, I don't know. And then do a Don and plus 3, maybe? I don't know. I mean, if any best case scenario, I just take this life, but it's not gonna win the game though. I was really gambling on just a kid or Bonnie. I don't think I've seen her all game. I don't think I've seen any. But wait, didn't I like throw away 3 kids off rip though? When I was searching for Sanji, I searched for Sanji to get Robin. I mean, I don't know. I mean, my odds of winning are like 0.001% right now. Unless something crazy happens, this internet dies. I don't know. Probably no way I win. I mean, like if he takes the hit and is like, ooh, I'm gonna save him for later's. Oh shit, guys, wait. Well, I mean, 6K is 6K. He only needs a 1K counter though. He only needs a 1K counter, or his ability if he hasn't used it yet. But I had to waste all my Don to force his cards and to force his life. Unless he's select one card to trash. I'm like, why is it taking so long? Shoot. I thought it was his turn. He's gonna counter. He's gonna do 1K counter. Yeah, it's a 1K Yamato counter. That's game. I'm gonna play it out though. I never give up. That's all I could have done. I guess I could have saved some Don. I guess I could have blocked 2. I lost. There's nothing I can do. Ooh, rest up somebody 7 or less. Okay. Well, there's my Bonnie. Ah, man. If I had the if I rested her, and he attacked with leader first too. So he attacked with leader first, and I play this. I can rest the Whitebeard. and then this I could have rested her, and then he only has these 2 left. But then again, oh, he has rush. Oh, so he would still have these 2 guys in. Oh, but he played him though. It might have been better though. Might have. What happened? Oh, did I take too long? I mean, I can block. Wait, why did I lose actually? Did I take too long? Damn it! What's going on here? Bro? I think it might be Luffy. What? I don't understand why I lost this game. Somebody explain this? Oh, when your opponent activates blocker. Oh shit! What does this do? Okay, wait. So he gets rushed. When your opponent activates blocker, if you or your opponent has 0 life, you win the game. What? Oh, guys, I didn't even know that was a thing. What? If your opponent activates a blocker. Damn. Oh, so basically it's like you die or you lose a blocker anyways. Okay, so what could I have done? Okay. Because I used 3 Don, 3 Don, 3 Don to get rid of his last life, which would have been nice if I had the Bonnie or something. Of course she's right there. But it's possible. I don't know about the math here and the logic, but conceptually, if I pull Bonnie out, I can rest one of his characters. If I kept her, if I kept like 4 Don, if I would have just saved like 4 Don instead, I could have rested another character. I can give Luffy 3k, so I can survive 1, 2, 3 attacks, probably 4 attacks. I could have survived 4 attacks if I just saved 4 Don on top of this Bonnie here. So if I actually, like, thinking back, like, I gotta learn when, you know, if I know I'm not gonna win, instead of like forcing some miracle, you know, like if I know I can't end the game for a fact, then I should have just saved it defensively. I had a lot of defensive cards, and maybe that was a better option. And then if I get one more turn to play, you know, then maybe something happens, you know. Okay, no big deal though. Losing's part of the game, so. Ooh, we got 2 Robins, and he is a 5k. I'm gonna keep. Draw Don. I'll return 1. Return. This hand might hurt in the beginning here, but so I'm gonna go 1 to 3 to 5. So I'm not gonna play Sanchi to my 3rd turn, and then play her on my 4th turn. So he might be a little stacked, to be honest. Okay, what do we got? So what does this Perona do? On play, if your leader has the slash attribute, which Mihawk probably does, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, so searcher, reveal up to 1 slash attribute card, or up to 1 green event card and put it in your hand, and place the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. Okay, so he searches any slash card or event card, and he did it again too. So he's gonna pull out probably some good stuff. He's probably gonna pull out some good stuff for Mihawk here. So he has to reveal. So I can look in the chat over here. So you revealed this guy, 3k counter, okay, and something else. Okay, so I got 3 Don now. Still can't do anything. This is only for on play, so I guess there's no reason to kill those cards. I still can't do anything. I do have a 3k counter. So let's just do 2 Don and then save that just in case we need it. So just 7k to life here. Maybe he just takes the hit, and then we can use our 2 Robins and go 4th and 3rd like that. Nothing else we can do. We can save our Flame Split or Fire Slice. I feel like these aren't the official card translations in the Sim, but it's whatever. It's called like Fire Slice or Flame Split or You know, things like that. Okay, so he's on his 4 Dawn turn here. Also, what does Mihawk even do? If your opponent has the slash attribute, this card gains 1,000. Wow. Okay. So 5k to 5k here. I'm probably just gonna take the hit, to be honest. We got Bonnie, so we should just keep her. This is good. So we can play 2 Robins into Bonnie. That would be good. Ooh, it's going 6k to 5k. I like my hand, so I'm gonna use Robin. I want to preserve some health. I want him to waste his Dawn. I want him to waste his turn. We got another of him to play, so we're on 5 Dawn turn. We can't really do much. I think I'm gonna play Sanji here. Let's look for best thing right now is probably this 2k Robin, and she's a blocker, so let's just hold on to that. So we got 4k counter right now. We got 2 Robins that we want to play into. I guess I should trash this, to be honest. Okay, what happens here? So activate main once per turn. You may rest one of your cards. If this character costs 5 or more, set up a 3 Verdon as active. Then you cannot play character cards from your hand during this turn. Okay. I'm just gonna go to life. I really don't care if that Perona's there. I mean, he's gonna have to waste 3k. He's gonna have to waste 3 Dawn. Which is maybe that's the whole thing. I'd rather him use something out of his hand. So if he rests any card, if there's a character with a cost of 5 or more on his field, my field, I don't know what that means. Set up to 3 of your Dawn as active. You cannot play character cards from your hand this turn. So I guess he wants to play these 2k Peronas, because then he can just keep putting 3k Dawn into her relentlessly. I think we're going to take this hit. Reveal 1 card with a trigger, add it to your hand. Let's do that. Let's play. Probably not going to use the Nami. I'm gonna just get the 2k Usopp counter. Yo, what is up, Squall on the Twitch? Let's go, man. Welcome back, man. Long time no see. It's been a while. You still playing Apex, man? What have you been up to? Have I played High Guard? I have not. I'm gonna hit a 7k counter there to block that Perona. It's my turn to draw Dawn. Okay, so we're on a 7-turn Dawn. We want to play the Nico Robin for 6 here. Trash a life for free. We got 1 Dawn left. We can use this as an event card if we need to. I'm going to do 5k to life here. And he doesn't have any blockers. Although Tashiki has an activate main once per turn. You may rest 2 of your cards and carry against 2 other card at the end of your turn. Okay. Let's see what this. Okay, he gives me a 1k counter. I'm going to do 5k. I'm gonna get rid of Ford, because our Robin's gonna take life for free only if he has 3 or more life. So if I did go for life, it wouldn't be worth it in my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna end turn. Yo, what's up, Squall? Have I tried High Guard? I have not. I heard of his newer game. I don't know what it really is though. I've been playing lots of High Guard. Too many cheaters in Apex right now. Yeah, there's a lot of cheaters in that game. It just gets worse and worse. I did play a bunch until High Guard dropped, and High Guard's been fun. Okay. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. Get a little burnt out. You know, we hit Eternity every season, but you know, it gets a little. You just kind of get burnt out a little bit sometimes. So then I've been swapping League of Legends off stream. If you see what I'm doing now, I'm playing the One Piece card game. It's like a worldwide, it's a very popular card game of an anime called One Piece. Very popular anime and manga. But I play. So I buy, I collect, I play with the real cards. You know, at home, at the local events. I got a nice card shop nearby and stuff. We're playing the Sim right now just to get some extra reps in on the deck that I use in the locals. Although this is the full deck that I'm currently building and have almost built soon. And I'm playing against Mihawk right now. He's pretty meta. So they're doing 8k to 5k. Oof. Do I want to save this Sanji? Also, what does this guy do? When his character is rested, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with 7k or... So, just by resting him, he can rest a 7k or below. Oh, and when he's rested... Oh, on my turn, all my characters have minus 1,000 power. That's brutal. So can I do this maybe? Oh, only 1,000. So I can do 1,000. Let's do it. I don't think it's worth saving him. I have a really solid hand. So high. 1 second. 3k counter. Let's do. Let's take the hit. This is good. Got 2 Bonnies. This is good. My hand's stacked now. Okay, so I'll talk when I end my turn and my opponent's going, because I like to just talk through what I'm doing for the video and anybody else that's watching. So I'm gonna draw my Dawn. I'm at 9 Dawn. I don't want to play Bonnie yet because actually I probably do want to play Bonnie because I can take, instead of playing Robin into this, that'd be a waste because I can take all last 3 life, which is these guys. So I'm actually gonna play Bonnie now. Take life for free. Bonnie does gain rush here, so I can't attack with her this turn. I have no spare Dawn. I'm gonna go 5k to life here. I'm gonna go 5k to life. He doesn't have any blockers, so like I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm just gonna keep hitting this guy. I'm gonna go 9k to life. I'm gonna go 9k to life. I want him. He's gonna have to throw up a 5k counter. 3k? Okay, then what? Then a 2k? Okay. 2 cards. Okay, fine. Probably shot myself in the foot there, but that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna end turn. You never took time to understand a One Piece card game. I kind of just want some of the cards just to collect. But I didn't feel like learning the game. Call it lazy. Oh, so you collect too? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you collected. I might have talked about this before, but maybe not. Dude, I got some. What's the craziest? What are your top 5 cards that you have? Actually, tell me your top 3 cards value, and tell me your top 3 like personal favorites, regardless of value. So for me, I got the Blackbeard special rare from OP12. It's the silver special rare. I pulled the You'll Frighten Me. Boa Hancock alt art from the newest set. It's a manga event card. It's gorgeous. So the Blackbeard card is like $700. Graded, it's like 2k. The Boa card that I just mentioned is like $400. And I also just pulled a what did I pull? I pulled a special rare sugar. I got a alt art Nami from the last set. It's like $100 Nami super rare. And I got a rare Perona alt art too from the last set. I was cooking. Dude, I was cooking on the last one, dude. I was eating everything out of the box. I maybe spent like $1,000 on cards since November, and I luckily got in before. I don't know if you how in the market you are on this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just do a 1k counter. I'm trying to preserve life here because I know he's gonna do some crazy stuff. So I've been playing. I've been collecting since November, and just long story short, it was a really good situation. Pulled the trigger during Black Friday, like mid-November. A lot of the boxes were like $30 off. Instead of $120, I was getting booster boxes for like $90, and I was collecting ever since then. Let me see, what can we do here? So he's gonna hit me with 8k to 5k, and he can only attack 1 more time. So do I put up a 4k on this? Do I put up a 4k? I think I want to preserve life. Let's see what happens if we preserve life. Let's do Usopp and Robin, 9k to 8k. So we have 4k counter there. And he rested his Shanks. And he's going to go to life. We'll take that hit though. And we got another Bonnie. So I think we just play Bonnies back to back to back to back. Okay, Okay, I'm going to draw a card, draw Don. We got extra kids here. I don't think we want to play Kid. He's only a 9K. And Bonnie does the same thing and has Rush. So we're going to play Bonnie. Playing 3 Bonnies back-to-back might have just slammed this dude, to be honest. So he is rested. We could go for life. We could go for life and waste his hand. But I think what we want to do, we want to get rid of this Shanks here. If your opponent has 2 or less, rest of one of the characters of 4K or less. Okay, so this guy's beefy. They're all pretty beefy here. I think I'm gonna go ahead. Can I use this as a counter? Just 1,000. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just hit him 10K to 9K because look, we got another Bonnie. We can play Bonnie for free, take his life for free, and then we have 3 Bonnies on the next turn to try to end him. What did he do? Did he throw down a 2K counter? I think he just threw down a 2K counter. Okay. Let's try to get rid of this Perona. He may just scrap her. He's getting rid of his hand. He's getting rid of his hand. Okay, our Bonnies are vulnerable now. And let's go, let's do 5K to life. I get to draw a card and trash a card. Let's trash Kiku. We don't need her anymore. Let's keep our characters with counters here. And he just drew a card, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna end turn. No, dude, I spent maybe like... So I've gotten everything at retail price thanks to a goated local game shop nearby that they sell retail price. I do pre-release events and you get like dibs on boxes and packs for the events. And I play in the events. I just started playing in my locals latest seasonal tournaments. My match day 1 for me, I think it was like the 2nd tournament day of the season. I went 2-2 on my first time ever playing, you know, outside of pre-release, and then I went 2-1 on the 2nd day, and I don't even have my full deck yet. Okay, so he's hitting me for a lot here. I think we're gonna play 6, 7, 8. This actually does not look good, by the way. This does not look good. We only have 3K counter. I should have saved that last time. Play up to 1 character, 3 costs are left. Unfortunately, I do not have that. But she does have 1K counter, which may be useful. He can also hit me with 3 more hits here. So I gotta be very careful. He can actually end the game. He can actually end the game. He can end... I think he can end the game on me right now. But yeah, I've been playing in my locals. I just want to keep getting better, and better, and just be the best I can be. That's how I treat sports and everything else too, you know. He's doing 9K to life. I think I'm dead. I think I got too many kids, to be honest. I think I got mopped. No trigger. Oh my gosh, dude. I got 3 kids and 3 Bonnies, man. If I had a little... Okay. That's a wrap. This game's a wrap. I'm dead. That's it. I don't think there's anything to do. No, you're good. You're good. That's not rude. That's not rude. Let me see. I gotta go back on the chat though. Where's the intermission? Where's the intermission? Okay. So, well, yeah, we'll keep the intermission up. So let me see. You know, okay, so I put like $1,000 into the game, and not the game. I put $1,000 into the One Piece card game, like physical, you know, cards, and everything was retail price or less than retail price. I have about like $4,000 worth of cards. I pulled a $700 card that's graded 2K, which I'm not including the graded price. I'm keeping it, so it's just near mint value. Just out of like $300 worth of the latest OP14 set, I pulled like I wonder if like I could even like, can I put this on the screen maybe? Collector app. Portfolio, most valuable. Okay, let me see something. Let's go to properties here. Okay, let me can you see that? Oh wait. Can you see that now? Okay, so here's all the cards I got, okay? Um so Squall. I'm gonna go back to your comments, but like look. Okay, yeah, we can talk for a little bit. You just take a look and then I'll talk. I'll talk while you look and then I'll talk about the cards. Um okay, so you're not into One Piece at all, but you collect the cards. Okay. But you didn't get any of the ones you wanted to. That's unfortunate, man. I imagine you would be a very hard opponent. You're very strategic in game. I imagine I would go into cards. Yeah, I mean, like, not to brag, but like, I feel like I've been good at anything I've done in life. I've done really good at school. I've done really good in sports. I've done really good in video games. I've done really good, like anywhere I want to apply myself. I think my mindset and the way I approach things is very translatable across stuff. And like you said, like like in Apex, like I'm good at games because I'm very strategic. I understand mechanics and fundamentals really well. I build upon them and fine tune them really well. And then like in a video game specifically, it's like you're thinking on the fly. You're thinking so many variables at once. You're trying to predict what you're doing, your teammates are doing, your opponents are doing, the whole map of teams are doing. You're putting everything together. You're trying to make the best decisions of all these variables. I feel like that's even harder than a card game. Not to say this game is easy. The card game's easy, but I will say that like if I can learn how to play a video game or multiple video games in ranks, Valorant, Fortnite, Warzone, Apex, League, whatever, at the highest level of the game, I feel like I can, through experience and time, do the same thing here. And the great thing about One Piece is that like it kind of pays for itself. You pay $5 for a tournament, you get a free pack, booster pack when you're done. If you complete all your matches, you get prize packs, you get promo packs, and if you were to sell it all, it pays more than what you put into it, And if you don't care about these fancy cards, like if you don't care about all this, like this, like all these up here, like you can make thousands of dollars just by like collecting and playing the game, like, and then you can just build your meta deck and just keep winning tournaments and participating. But like this Blackbeard is probably my top pick right now. Love Blackbeard. He's a Yonko the Sea. I literally like everything about the point out right now. I literally pulled in the past week. I got You'll Frighten Me. I got this one. Oh, the card's like to the left. Oh, where's the thing? Let's go back. Anyways, so I can't zoom it in out of the webcam. But I got You'll Frighten Me. I got Sugar. So she's an alt art. She's like $300. I got a Sugar special rare. She's like $200. I just pulled it today. I went to Target, which is near my game shop. I literally went to Target on my way to the game shops in the same plaza. I was like, I'm just going to the game shop. I just wanted to get 4 cards from the game shop to build a deck, Boa Hancock deck, the new blue yellow one. I was like, let me just go to Target and see if they have any blisters. I find 4 blisters. I take 4 blister packs out. They have a limit of 1. I take 4 out. I put the first 2 back, and then the third and fourth one, I do a little air toss test. I toss them in the air. I toss them like just about like a couple inches off the hand, and I just get a feel like which one's heavier or not. I have really sensitive hands, and I'm like, this one's heavier. So I picked the heavier pack, and it was this Nami. $100 alt art, go-to character, one of my favorite characters in the whole series, OG Straw Hat, very influential to the story and the crew. Awesome character. So I pulled her today out of a $5. I got a $5 pack and I pulled her $100. I got these 2 out of booster boxes. And my wife actually got a blister pack and just a single $5 pack because she plays and watches the anime, and we play against each other and stuff too. We share my collection, or like our collection, whatever you want to call that. But she pulled this Perona of a $5 pack. She only bought one pack this season. This set got a freaking $40 Perona altar out of it. But like literally just out of OP14, I got 1, 2, 3. This Rosinante and Law, this Perona. I got this Gecko Moria, this Gecko Moria. I got this leader alt art, so the Luffy that I'm playing. I got the alt art out of the starter deck. This thing was $100. This thing was $100 back when it first like came out. $250, but that's outrageous. But like, look, it hovered around a couple $100 for days. Like, see that? And even then, it was like $80 for like a week. It was like $80 for a long time. So if you wanted to sell, man, like I bought like a $12 starter deck because I just wanted to play Luffy. And in the starter deck, I pull her, Robin. I pulled the alt art leader, and I had a Sanji, but I sold the Sanji for like $20. So I pulled a full art of Sanji. I spent $12 on a starter deck. I get a $40 card, at the time a $100 card, and I sell a $20 Sanji because I already had 4 super rares of him, and I sell him to make up more money than I spent on the starter deck. So let me go back to some comments here. While you pull that up, back to Apex, they're pulling it, the POI dropships, going back to normal dropships. Dude, the community is so dumb. Like half the community just wants to fly in and just jump into everybody and die. Like, that's all they want to do. They want to play lobby re-queue simulator. Make ranked as close to ALTS, the Pro League, as possible. Make it a gateway to the Pro League, like many other ranked games are, fundamentally and by design. And the people who can't handle rank, go back to fucking pubs, go back to wildcard or whatever, and go run and die and whatever. Have ranked be a position-based formula that doesn't include rats, which is easy to do because it's possible. But when people can't climb in ranked, people don't play the game. When people don't climb in ranked, they feel like they're not having fun. They won't buy things, etc. And that's all that matters to them because the majority of the player base is stupid, in my opinion. That's why. So I'm not surprised they retcon that. So you would want an ace card. First off, let me see if I got any ace cards. Second, Ace, Luffy, Sabo, my favorite characters ever. So what type of ace cards did you want? Do you watch the anime, Squall? Do you watch the anime? But some of my favorite cards are these manga event cards. So see this Luffy here? So like this Luffy, actually, you know what? Let me just go to this side. Let me go this side. So like, okay, so you can get a better zoom in here. See this? Okay, so like, see this? It's a sample. But like this boa, like, so these are event cards, but the alt arts. So you see the star? You see the star down there? The star means an alt art. So the alt arts are worth tons of money. You see, it's $300. I guess you can't really see it on the right side, but yeah, it's like $300. Peaked at like $425. So the thing that, so for me, my personal favorites ever are event card alt arts, which the alt arts of these event cards are coined manga events. They're not manga rares, which are like the biggest bads. They're like the 10K and up, 10K 1,000, or 10K dollars, and up. We're not talking about those. These are just like, it's just the official manga art, because you can see there's no artist on the label here, which means that it's Ichiro Oda, the author of the manga. So it's official art. Gorgeous artist. I love his art. I think he's just a phenomenal artist. Just like his paneling work and just the flow of the panels and just everything about it. Just such a skill and technicality to what he does. I feel like not many manga artists do, but these are my favorite cards. So I'm gonna go back to the portfolio. So leading off of that, this Red Hawk Luffy here. This is one of the first things I pulled, by the way. Look, $20. $20. Well, I guess I pulled it back here. It was like $30. Now it's worth like 80. So, again, I collect for fun and because I love the characters. I love One Piece. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite animes and favorite things ever. And I was itching to get back in a card game. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And there was a nice community around here I wanted to get into. And I thought it was a perfect fit. I just got this Nami today. This Nami looks amazing, by the way. So I got this Nami today. Let me go back to the portfolio. So the special rares are cool. And I would normally sell them. But there's a story to this. The Blackbeard, he's a Yonko and one of the biggest driving forces of the whole series, and he was my first special rare, so I'm going to keep him. My wife pulled this one, the Sugar, so I'm keeping it. But Nami, love Nami, keeping it. Love Kuma, keeping this one. Love the manga arts and Boa, I'm keeping that one. Love Luffy and manga art, manga events, I'm keeping it. Love Bonnie, keeping this one. Keeping this one because, well, this one's $50, even though it's just a secret rare. This Rocinante and Law, I do love Rocinante and Law, but not for $50. I don't know if you see that. Wait, this Rocinante and Law is $50. Hey, he's going bye-bye, so I'm going to try to sell him. This is one of my favorite cards. So you said Ace, Shanks, and Luffy and Zoro, your favorite characters. So my favorite characters are probably, I guess obviously Luffy. It's like, how can you not like Luffy? But excluding Luffy, Zoro's probably my number one. It's probably my number one. Outside of that, it's probably Nami, Usopp, Robin, Ace, Sabo. Let me see. Love Moria. I love Perona. I love who else? There's so many cool characters. Yamato's one of my top 10 for sure. Kaido's top 10. Big Mom. Katakuri's top 5. Ace had the potential to be one of the coolest characters. I think he is one of the coolest characters because he died. I think he is one of the characters because he died. One Piece is good. It's your favorite. That's okay. I understand, but it is really good. One Piece to me. Are you caught up on the anime? I used to read the manga, but I don't read past the anime anymore because I watch with my wife. I don't want to be ahead of her when we watch together. I have like a first time watch on the anime. So the thing with Ace. Oh, Kataguri? Oh, so you're pretty far then. Okay. So the thing with Ace, it's like, he was the coolest character, but, like, his story was actually kind of sad. It's like, he felt like he wasn't loved, and this is overly simplifying this. He felt he wasn't loved because everybody hated Roger for starting the pirate era, right? And everybody hates pirates, and, like, everyone thinks that Roger was the most, like, evil pirate if they didn't actually know him, and he caused all the suffering and drama, whatever, but the real enemies is the world government and everything else, but it doesn't really matter right now. He grew up not loving himself or feeling loved, and if you think about it this way, it literally was not until his final moments that he finally felt loved. And I think there's even like a card that says something like when he dies in Luffy's arms, he like thanks him, like he says like, thank you for loving me or whatever. It's like, it's not until his death, it's not until everybody going above and beyond, dying for him and doing everything they can to save him. It's not that they had to prove themselves to him. It's that it was like a psychological internal conflict of Ace where he felt like he didn't feel love no matter how much people did love him. And it wasn't until his death, sadly enough, that he feels that after everything that happened, right? And part of his death was because of his ego in a way. He challenges Blackbeard, right? So you start on an island where they meet Vegapunk or something. I'm not all the way caught up anymore, but yeah, dude, Egghead is peak. You gotta just wrap it up. Also, the anime went on hiatus for 6 months to give the animators more time for the future seasons to keep the quality of the Egghead arc, which is like Egghead is like movie quality, man. It is so good. I'm not going to say any much more, but catch up on Egghead. There's going to be a hiatus. I think it's going to resume back in maybe 4 months now, like 4 months from present day. That the anime will probably kick back up, but you know, like his whole journey and like how they wrote his character was just amazing. Like, you know what I mean? Like they wrote his character in a way that, like, he was cool because they showed that, like, no matter how cool he appeared, he didn't feel loved. He didn't feel cool. You know, like he wanted to be free, but like never felt free. But look at how he impacted Yamato. He gave her so much hope and inspiration, and Otama, and just everybody. Like, he had a ripple effect, kind of like Luffy, of freeing people, giving people hope and liberating people, but he never felt it, you know? And it's kind of sad to see a character like that, someone that you do love, suffer, because that happens in real life. To see him suffer, and to see Luffy see him suffer, and knowing how much he cares about him. And then I think also driving the 2-year time skip too, of just like the mental aspect of like how Jinbe was like mental support for Luffy, Boa was like food and like companion support for Luffy, and then like she impacted Luffy so much that he even says her full name. Boa Hancock's one of the few characters in the whole series that he says their name not only correctly, he says her full name. Full name. By the way, almost like how Robin calls everybody on the Straw Hat crew. She says, like, I think she calls Nami Nami, but I can't remember. But she calls like people like Navigator or Doctor or like, you know, things like that. But like Luffy is one of the only characters that Robin calls by their name. She says like Luffy, or like, I don't know if she says Monkey.D.Luffy, but she does say at least Luffy. But she'll call like you know, Nami like Navigator, or like, you know, Sanji like Cook or something, like, or things like that by their role. She only says Luffy's name like on paper. And also, like, another thing, I think like Sanji or Zoro like never say each other's name. I forget which way it goes, but just like stuff like that, like fun stuff like that. It's like Sanji only ever says Zoro's real name once the whole series, or vice versa or something. But like the thing with Ace, like, I know what you mean though. Like, it would have been badass to have him in the series, like, just fucking smoking people the rest of the way with hockey and all this stuff. But I feel like he was too cool to keep going, and I feel like he would take away from the spotlight. But I think his story was just so well done that, like, I don't see him living. Like, because they did what they did and all the impacts it had, I don't see him living, because I don't think there's a better way to keep him in the story. Ace is a really good character. The stories were cool. Yeah, the flashback was crazy. Oh, it'd be kind of cool. Yeah, let's go back to intermission. So you're saying Ace was really good. Ace was a good character. Childhood stories were cool. It'd be kind of cool to get more of a story of him as an adult going up to the moment he gets caught. Maybe now detailed fights. Do you know about the Ace? Do you know about the Ace story? Wait a minute. They actually have this. Wait, let me see. Let me see this. So I got all the manga back here. I'm gonna. No, you gotta read these, man. Dude, look, you gotta read this, man. So first they came out with this. It's Ace's story. This is part one. This is part one when he was in the Spade Pirates. I've actually haven't even read it, by the way, but I want to. But this is like the Spade Pirates and some character that's important, I guess, to him from his adventures or whatever. I don't know. So there's a part one and there's a part two, and it literally talks about. It's a novel, by the way. It's like words. That talks about his journey, basically. How he meets Jinbe and battles Jinbe and like joins Whitebeard, and like how he had the Spade Pirates and how he gets caught by Blackbeard. I think that's all captured. It's by the author. It's written by somebody else, but it's created by the author. But if you don't want to read it, there's a condensed version, because there's a manga version. The guy that actually does Dr. Stone. So like, you see, there's like a Zoro Mihawk spinoff in here or something. But like, so they made a manga version. So like, there's Ace, And let me find like a So like this is Jimby. So this is when he meets Jimby. It's actually pretty cool. So like here's Jimby. So like there's Jimby and like uh it's like this Jimby doing like a move, like an attack move here. So like he meets Jimby. Oh, this is a cool double page here. So it's a guy that does Dr. Stone, the Dr. Stone manga, did this. Although like there's Whitebeard. So it's completely in his art style. Like it's not like made to look like One Piece at all. It takes the One Piece design, but just in his style. And then this one has like a Nami spinoff or something. There's like a Straw Hat spinoff, but again, it's just like there's Marco and Whitebeard and stuff. And they have really cool stories here. I haven't read it yet because I've just like been so busy. I just haven't got into it yet. But they have a novel. But you could put more words in a story than you can pictures. So the pictures had, so the graphic, so the manga had to cut some stuff out, but the novel has more to it. So I would recommend reading the book and then read the manga to visualize it. But you get the full story here, then you can get the highlights from the manga. So I would highly recommend that, to be honest. Okay, let me put this. 1, 2. There's also the heroines light novel of like the women. It's like short stories of like Nami, Vivi, Robin, Reiju and stuff, which is pretty cool. But let's just do a quick glance at cards here. You said you like Ace and Zoro and stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of Zoro cards, even though he's my favorite. I do have Sabo. I have this Sabo alt art leader. I'm trying to collect the elders. I believe the artist that did Jujutsu Kaisen did these. So I only have 2 of these. So I have one of oh shit. You probably shouldn't see that. You probably shouldn't see that if you're not at the egghead yet. Fuck, my bad. Okay, but I got this cool Nami. I got these cool Morias, some of my favorite characters. I got this cool Altama alt art. I got this cool Uta promo. I don't know if I have. Oh, I do have some. Here, I can search. I think. So you said Ace. So here's my best Ace cards. So I got this as an alt art. It's only $12, but I got this cool alt art. I got this secret rare Ace here. I got this promo Ace on top of my webcam here. Another secret rare. I also got, this is one of my favorite cards here. You can't really, it's the 3 brothers with their promise here. The Declaration of Brotherhood or whatever. So I got some Ace cards. And then like, dude, Zoro's lacking in cards, man. I don't actually have this card. I have like a starter deck reprint, not this reprint. I got like a non-foiled reprint. I got an alt art leader Zoro. It's like a starter deck alt. But yeah, Zoro's kind of lacking, to be honest. Who else did you like? Promo Ace is lit. Which one is that? This one? This one here? This one? Yeah, this one's pretty nice here. And what's even better is I have the promo Ace and Sabo, and they all go together. It's like 10-pack volume 2. Let me see. See, look at that. They all go together. You see that? I don't know what order they go in, but they like I think it goes Sabo Ace, Sabo Luffy Ace or something, or I don't know. The cards line up if you put them together. You said you like Zoro. Shanks. I don't think I have any Shanks cards. Oops, that's not how you spell Shanks. Yeah, I'm a Shanks. $1. Got a $1 super rare. Who else did you like? Katakuri. Oh, I got some cool Katakuri cards. I spell Katakuri. So I got this alt art leader. Man, he went up $6 since yesterday. Damn. Got a super rare. I got his donuts Don card. Starter deck, some pudding stuff. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hop back into Sim here. I'm gonna probably knock out another game or two. Hey, look, I appreciate talking all that through though. I didn't know you're a One Piece fan. Hawkeye's cool too. There's a lot of cool characters. So what I've been doing is like if I get something that's not like super crazy, like that I like, then I just sell it to either build decks or get cards I like. But most of the stuff I do like, I will keep and collect. Okay, so you gotta go to bed. That was cool to see. Yeah. Hey man, thanks for coming and chatting, man. That was a good one. Feel free to come back in, man. We can talk about more One Piece. Maybe you can learn the game. This is free. This sim is free. If you want to play for free, you can play for free. Go on my YouTube in the description, or we can talk. I can walk you through it another time. But have a good night, man. I'm gonna keep my hand here. I'm gonna draw Dawn and turn. Something I can do. I got 2 Sanji Searchers here, which maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I do have my Nami here, my Kiku. This is a really bad hand. I probably shouldn't have done this. I have a lot of mid game, no end game or early game. Okay, so I'm playing the Blackbeard. Your on-play abilities don't activate. You may transfer a card from your hand until the opponent's on-play abilities don't activate. Oh shoot! So he can make it. It's on PC. You can play it on PC. Apparently on your phone too, but I would just do it on your PC though. Okay. So I got my Don. I got my Kid at least. Still can't do anything. Guess I'm just gonna go AK to life here. I got the link on my YouTube, so if you go to my YouTube live stream, go to the description. I have a link to the sim. So yeah, if that's the official link. So if you want to go there, that's the official link. Or you can go on the official Reddit, the One Piece TCG Reddit. They have a link there. They got a link in the official One Piece TCG Discord. There's 3 ways to find the official link, or you can search it. But if you want to, be careful downloading things, it's the link I have is from the Reddit and the Discord. It's the official website for the sim. It's unofficial. It's not made by Bandai. It's like a bunch of dudes or a guy that made this like as a passion project or something. But I'm gonna actually. I'm gonna actually take the hit. No trigger, but this would be good to have unblockable. But yeah, you should look into it though. I think it's completely free. You can build any decks you want. You can try decks, and if you want to buy cards, you can buy singles of like the decks you like. So I got a 5 here. So I guess he activated. How do I know if he activated his ability? I guess I gotta beat him. Activate name. See, I don't. Did he use his ability? I don't know. I'm assuming my on plays don't work. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm also gonna play my Lilith here to search, get the Robin. Oh, but the on plays, no, the on plays don't work though. I should have got the Bonnie. That's okay. Well, okay. I'm gonna lock it in. I'm gonna lock it in now. Okay, 5k to 5k here, and he countered and turned. Trying to at least get rid of his hand a little bit. Okay, so how do I know if he activated his main? Hash 1 Dawn, 6k, so I need a 2k counter. I'm just gonna go ahead and block. Want him to work for that. Apparently he just KO'd somebody. I don't know how he did that, but it's the reality of it. So oh, right here. Marshall D teach opponents can't activate on play abilities, so I can't use Robin. I'm at 7 Dawn. I think I'll play Sanji. Because, I mean, I guess he's just going to do on play every time, so I can't really rely on play. So this guy might actually kind of counter me. Get unblockable. Rearrange life. I'm gonna save my Don for that. Black hole. What does black hole do? What the hell is black hole? If your leader is Blackbird type, negate the effect of one of your characters. What was that? Negate up to one of your opponent's characters during this turn. Then him as a 4 left hit. Oh, so here we use it. But what is this? I don't understand. Oh no. I don't know what Blackbeard does, guys. Took a life. Okay. What is black hole? I don't understand. I read the card, but it doesn't seem like. I guess I'll just attack this guy for just using abilities. His end turn. Okay, so let's try to use Flame Dragon King for 4K counter to rearrange our life. We need to know if we should be taking life or not. Because I think the best thing about Flame Dragon is just like knowing that like, oh, I can take life to do what I want instead of gambling it and maybe like preserving for later. Or we just, you know, rip early. Damn. That's a crazy ability. So I'm at, so I basically can't do on plays ever. I could play him for 8s. I mean, it might be nice just to have a body on the board. I don't know what black hole means. Like, why does it keep saying that? If your leader, oh, trigger? Did it trigger this? I really don't know. Took another life. Oh, I can draw and trash a card. This is sweet. Well, this Nami's kind of useless now, so I'm gonna get rid of her. I'm just going for counters and just power. Just counters and power at this point. I'm not playing a 5 cost 5k when I have a 4 cost 5k if I need it. This Blackbeard deck looks pretty brutal. What the hell is even happening? He's like playing trashing. Damn, kid's gone, man. I guess the best thing that I'm gonna do is hopefully be able to play Bonnie. I guess I'm gonna have to like outpace his field here. Okay, let's put a blocker down. Let's put 2 people down. I have 2k. He doesn't have any blockers though, but I don't want to get hit too much. So I think until we can put like a Bonnie down. I kind of want to do a Flame Dragon King. Actually, I can't even attack these guys. I guess we're just gonna go for life. I don't know. Go for life, maybe. What did he just do? Oh, 1k counter. Okay. I wish something this game did was like make it clear. Like I wish they had like a color code or something. Like red for attack, blue for defend, or something. 5k to 5k. gonna play this Robin, and then I'm gonna play Flame Dragon King on his next attack. See what happens. I don't know, like, if I could even punch through this at all. I mean, he doesn't have any blockers, but he just keeps removing everything from the field. What? Oh, he can KO up the one character that costs 3 or less. Oh, but I have two. Oh, I have 2 4 costs now. Oh, but he. Oh, fuck. But he can do that. Oh, shit. So he can get rid of 1 every turn. Damn, that's crazy. So he can just keep lowering the cost. Okay, let's do Flame Dragon King. Let's rearrange this. I want Bonnie soon. Playing the Kikus would be nice for free. Play him for free, but save Kuma for last. We might actually want the Kuma early. Oh, but on plays don't work. So we're gonna have to save him for last. We're gonna have to do Bonnie next. Okay. Hopefully he hits me, then I can get Bonnie. I'm gonna take that hit. I'm gonna keep her so I can play her. Get another Bonnie. Can't do anything. Oh, the whole thing. Oh, the whole thing is part of her on play. Oh, shit. That's not good. Can I survive 5 hits? I don't know. I'm just gonna maybe get rid of this guy so we can't KO somebody. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Fuck, I should have used her. Whatever, same difference, I guess. Okay, gotta keep the Bonnies alive. I mean, he can lessen her to 6. Oh, wait, no, he can. Oh fuck, he can lessen her to 3k. Yeah, can you do -3, -3, -3? Fuck. He just got rid of her for free. But he has to rest the character, though. 6k to... I'm gonna take the hit, because I wanna... I can still use triggers. So it's not as bad as Robin's Banish. And I can play another card, so I'm gonna... I think I just gotta end this dude ASAP, dude. Damn, really? He took out... It's a good thing I played 2. Draw a card. I gotta get rid of this guy, dude. Do I even play a character? Should I just try to get rid of the Blackbeard? I feel like he may have another one. Let me see. I can attack 1. I can probably attack multiple times. Let's just wing it. Let's just fucking wing it and see if we can just end the game. So let's put her to 8k. So he needs two 2ks for this. And then, bam, boss. Okay. And then... Oh, fuck, I should have done that. Well, okay, Robin, show me what you got. It's 6k. Let's see See if he gets a 2K for this. I probably shouldn't have done this. Maybe I should have tried to clear the board instead. Yeah. It's not like I need unblockable. I mean, I don't think I survived this. Fuck, I shouldn't have done that. That was bad. That was bad. I can't even get out of that. I guess I could. 3K. Fuck it, let's just... He can hit me 4 times though. This guy's tough. He can, 6K. I guess if I had one more blocker, it might have helped. If I used Lilith instead. This Blackbeard is tough. Maybe I should have tried to kill that guy. Oh fuck! I should have kept him in my hand. So then I could have countered it. I lost the game. Okay, let's game. Damn it. Okay. Okay. I didn't realize what that guy was doing until it was like too late. So I guess I need to. The issue wasn't the other characters I was killing. The issue was the Blackbeard that can KO people for having like a certain amount of cost. So like if I just focus on that, I think I'm fine. Okay, Searcher, Bello Betty. I haven't seen her yet. Bartholomew Kuma, damn. Dudon, can't do anything, but I can use it to defend. This should be good. I can rearrange my life early here. Okay, I'm gonna lock in this game. What does she do? You may discard 1 Revolutionary Armor card from your hand, give up to 3 Revolutionary Army or trigger type characters, 3,000 power for your turn. Damn. Take 3. Keep that for me. Okay. Well, I can't get any home play. Oh, but she can give him 3,000 power though. Damn. Okay, 5K to 5K. Okay, I'm gonna do Sanji Bonnie. Probably not gonna play the Nami. Save her for last. We got 2 Sanjis that we can use to search. Let me just get those 4 costs. Let's just play him anyways. Background card from your hand. Oh, no, okay. Let's just do 2K counter. Let's just go. I'm just gonna clear board. And I'm gonna take hits, build my board, and then just start fucking swinging. End turn. I'm going to be able to play my Robins back to back, which is nice. So I don't need to swing for life, but I'm going to take that for free. I'm going to try to build my board first. Yeah, 3k power. Let's block that for 2k. 6k to 4. Let's start taking hits here. So play that, trash a card. Probably don't need Kiku this game. Pick up the one straw hat. So Sanji, I guess. There goes a Bonnie and a kid. That's unfortunate. Well, we know. Oh, we got a Bonnie anyways. Okay, 6. Always play Robin, I feel like. So trash a card, 6k body. I'm going to just, he's buffing all of his characters, so I'm just gonna take them all away. I'm just gonna attack. Maybe, yeah, just weaken his hand. Okay, we're gonna do 5k here. What did he do? Got hit? Okay, so Robin's invalid now. So we should probably start trashing her when we need to. And we're going to focus on getting the kid, and if not, maybe we play Kuma and the Bonnie. Kuma and the Bonnie might be the play. Okay. I don't really know what this guy's game plan is. We've got 3 cards, so I think we're kind of chilling. We got 4 life, they got 2. I can take one for free here, so I should try to set her up for the last one maybe, and then rush, or maybe take this one out in that one, but I'm going to have to wait 2 more turns though. Blocker, I have unblockable, so this guy gains rush. If a character you control other than this character has a power of 7k or more, this character gains rush. And that guy has 7k or more, so he gains rush now. So he's probably going to kill these guys, I imagine. Yeah, he's probably going to kill those guys. Do I save them? Oh, I don't have any Dawn. What am I doing? That would have been nice though, because he's buffing his characters, their 4 costs or less, so I can use this to rest them. So he's just clearing board now. And he's going for life. Can't do anything. I'm going to use this. I'm going to trash Robin. Damn it, it's another kid, man. I guess I can... This Nami might be kind of good. Because then I can just trash one of these guys for free. Did... Yeah, I don't think... let's keep it. Okay, well I gotta survive one more turn. Or I'm dead. So let's trash somebody here. So we can trash either of these guys. So this character has 7,000 power more play rates. Okay, so I should probably get rid of one of these guys. Or I can give myself a life. Yeah, I should probably give myself a life, to be honest. Trash Lilith. Get extra life. Got 2 Dawn left. I should probably save them, at least for this. So I got 1 blocker, 6k blocker. Let's see what he does here. He doesn't really have a lot. He's got 2 cards and a blocker. He's gonna blocked it. Okay. I'm just gonna try to kill these guys. He's gonna have to sacrifice a 2k every time, and if he doesn't, he loses. He's gonna lose 2 cards no matter what, I feel like. So I'm gonna take 2 of his characters out. That should sustain my life a little bit more. Yeah, and count. Oh, okay. So he's gonna lose 1 person now. Okay, lost one person. So he can only attack with 3. Unless he has another one of those. He has no life. Okay, hopefully that was smart. But I don't think this one Don's gonna help me, and I think I gotta keep the unblockable to end the game. If I could just put Bonnie down, I think I just win. Put Bonnie down and then play unblockable, I should just go 5k to life and just win. He has nothing in his hand. I might even... He's not going for life. Wow. I only have 2k counter though. Damn. But he can't win the game now unless he pulled him out. $6k to 6k. Sanji, go save Robin. There we go. 2 blockers, so I'm gonna have to set up unblockable. It's my turn now. I think we win the game. So I'm gonna draw, get my 10th Dawn. I'm gonna play Bonnie for 9. Yeah, I gotta play Bonnie first. He loses a life for free. She also gains Rush. I'm just gonna go 6k, 7k, 10k, and then unblockable. Well, I guess I can do unblockable first. But that would, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because I can only do a 5k unblockable. So let me see if I can force. Actually, unblockable might not even be necessary here. I don't know. We're just gonna swing hard here. I win. Yeah, they have no counter. They have no counter. And what would happen was it's like, okay, I do 6k to 5, take out Koala. Do 7k to 5, take out Koala. Then I have 10k to 5. They can't block it. Even if I, even funnier, I guess if I did do a 5k unblockable, just to say, hey, do they have any counters? That's probably what I should have did. Actually, that's probably what I should have did. Because think about it. If I attack with Robin, then Kuma, I take out both blockers, but maybe they counter, so maybe I make them waste a 2k for one of them, and then I use Bonnie, and then they waste the other blocker, then I attack with Luffy. Or I just do 5k to life, and they have a 2k, they block it, and then I just do this anyways. So, but I think it was probably more effective to get rid of the blockers and actually do unblockable. And we had a 2k counter Usopp, we had a 2k Jinbe on play, and this one, the Usopp's nice because you give your leader 2,000 power to the end of the turn, so when they buff everybody, it makes them a little bit tankier to die. So that's not bad, we won a couple games today. That's gonna be it for me, guys. Shout out to Squall on the Twitch, anybody else who's watching too. Appreciate you guys being here. This is our first One Piece card game stream. We have been playing the sim, off stream, and we've been collecting for the past couple months. We started playing our new seasonal events, like little tournaments at the locals here. So, playing with the deck, you kind of see me playing in the sim today, which has been working really well at the locals. So, just trying to learn the game, get more practice in. We're still fairly new. I think we're learning fast. I think we're getting pretty good at the game. We're getting wins on the sim. We're getting wins at the locals. So that's the first stream of its type here. Again, following up from my last stream on Saturday, we're going to try to do this during the weekday. So we'll probably do this little shift of a schedule here. We used to take Sunday, Mondays off. We're going to do Sunday, Tuesday now as our off days because our tournament locals are on Tuesdays and Saturdays. So I feel like getting home late and streaming on a weekday work day is kind of rough. So I think we'll take off Sunday. We'll play this Monday, take off Tuesday for the tournaments, and then Wednesday, Thursday we'll play this, and then Friday, Saturday we'll play Battlefield or some Battle Royale or something. Typically Battlefield at the current time with Hypnotic and Nex and my brother. Have some fun quads. Like we're always laughing, getting kills, winning games non-stop pretty much. But probably the formula going forward there. Anybody that's a returner here or watching the VOD anybody new, there's the schedule. And we'll be doing